you have enough onions for the soup?
I don't
Praise the Lord.
Greetings.
How are things, Henry?
Well, this doesn't seem too...
No problems, Captain.
I hope it'll last until evening.
Oh well. Now just this.
He's Celestia.
Aye, those Silesians seem to see dancing bears wherever they go. Odd folks.
I'd like to see one. I've seen a talking bird, so why not a dancing bear?
Greetings to you.
I'll have a look at your web.
Thank you. And take care.
Jak tam się czujesz? Nie martw się o to.
As you say. I should eat something.
So, how did your trial by fire go last night?
Honestly, I have no idea. But I haven't felt this sick in a long time.
Aye, though Janos and Adar didn't spare you. But usually...
You always drink like that?
Almost always. The mornings are hard, but at least you clear your head. And often your stomach, too.
Why did they want to hang you?
I reckon my face bothered them. More likely they're pissed off I'm not a hypocritical fucker like they are.
And that's a reason for execution?
Unlike the hypocrites in the League of Lords.
I know they call you...
Aye. They call me. And that's what rankles the Lords. That I'm getting rich at their expense.
So you're on the king's side?
I'm on the side of whoever pays me, lad. And I'll tell you one thing. My noble word is my oath. Unlike...
Have you been at war?
Aye. I fought in Moravia, and I'm still the hetman of the royal city of Znaim. You're just a yokel. So you hardly know what's been going on in the kingdom these last...
You're an experienced warrior.
Not a damn thing, lad. But first...
Fine. I'd like to learn...
Where's that wine?
Again?
Always!
Fine. So what's next, now that your band is back together?
Well, I've got Kubienka, Adar and Janos. It's not much, but it'll have to do. Now we just have to figure out how to give hell to Sigismund.
What am I to do?
Well, didn't you say you needed to find Liechtenstein as soon as possible?
Aye, I'm working on it.
What can I do?
I could use a few groschen.
What? Don't bother me. I got other... Wait a mo.
Well, it's possible. I've met a lot of people.
I know. You helped our Carol out, remember? You carried some sacks together to our camp.
Oh, yeah. You're with that fellow with the arrow in his head, right?
Exactly.
Ah, how could I forget? It's not every day you meet a fellow with a wooden shaft sticking out of his head.
So we'll have to have a drink to his memory together.
Well, something happened to him.
Aye. Our dear Carol passed away.
Oh? What happened?
Well, everything went to shit. Everything that could have gone wrong, went wrong. We wanted to rob a convoy. A bit of gold, a lot of booze, and 3 guards at most. Only there were a lot more of them fuckers.
Shit.
It was a bloodbath. I don't even know how we managed to escape. But Carol got left behind. They picked him up and took him away. It's all fucked.
Well, if they picked him up, he doesn't have to be dead.
If only they struck. There was nothing to be done.
Didn't he say the arrow protected him? That it made him unbeatable?
But he was!
Then how come they got him?
I don't fucking know. I don't know how this miraculous shit works. Carol just said it made him unbeatable. And now this. Fuck. So I don't know. I don't know.
Fuck.
But it doesn't matter. Because
Are they looking for you?
there's a price on our heads. But more...
Well, it seems like you could really use that arrow.
You're damn right we could. Before Carol got it, we were in a real bad way. We barely had anything to eat. A band of miserable wretches. And Carol, he was a sad case. This one time he was running through the forest. Would you believe it? Even a tree could beat the fella. And then along came that arrow. He told me once, after he got hit and was out of it, he saw a saint or something. It really changed him.
When I listen to you, it's not the kind of story I hear every day.
Look, how about you help?
What do you have in mind?
Well, I need some, well...
Are you shitting me? You want me to yank it out of his skull?
Ugh, I know, it sounds nasty. But Carol would agree to it. I'm sure he wouldn't want us to end up dead. He'd happily give us the arrow.
That's a job for someone with an...
It's nothing too complicated. So then, will you help us?
This is just but... Where should I look for?
Well,
Well, we're off to...
hold your horses. I've got a bit of a lead. Our whole plan with the caravan went to shit near Sedlets. They've got a cemetery there, and the local gravedigger lives near the cemetery. I'm sure he'll know something. That's about all I know. We can't go round asking questions. That'll cost us our necks.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
If you manage to get the arrow, bring it here.
God bless you.
Go!
Die!
Go!
Huh?
Quick!
Greetings to you. Mind where you're going.
You're not allowed here.
Quick! Gah! Quick! Gah!
Whoa! Good evening. Do you need something?
When is the last time you buried an executed man?
Why do you care?
I want to say my last farewell. He was a good friend of mine.
Good friend, you say? That ain't something you should be proud of.
What's wrong with it?
Because the last executed man I buried was a fucking sorcerer.
What?
You heard me. A sorcerer. When they arrested him, he had an arrow stuck in his head. But he kept on living. It wasn't no fresh wound. It was old, healed. The thing stuck out of his head like a tree branch.
He was no sorcerer. Just a regular fella.
Tell that to the village crones. Of course he was a sorcerer. Nobody can survive an arrow in the head. There's magic and witchcraft behind it. Even the priest said so. Good thing we strung him up right away. It could have turned really nasty. He'd send a plague upon us or something worse.
Ah, nonsense.
Are you trying to say our priest don't know what he's talking about? I ain't telling you shit. Now...
Do you have a shovel?
I do. Why?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or you can go and dig a nice deep hole for yourself. Do you understand me, you filthy corpse handler? I'm not going to repeat myself.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Let's try this again. Where's the grave?
The grave you're looking for ain't in the cemetery. Can't have witchy bastards like that lying here.
Where can I find it then?
If it was up to me, I'd have thrown him to the... But a sorcerer has to be buried. So I dug a hole near the big willow tree behind...
All right. That looks fresh. Oh, shit. It's him. Go! Ka! Go! Ka! What a view!
What do you want, you vagabond?
Greetings, knight. What brings you here?
I'm mourning. Can't you see?
Did someone die?
My hope. Not far from here, in Sedlets, is buried Sir Valentine. Have you heard of him?
I presume it was some relative of yours.
For him? Nay. It's a bit more complicated. Almost 200 years ago, Valentine accompanied the abbot of Sedlets on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. There, in the field of Akeldama, he took his sword and dug up a handful of dirt.
Yes. And that's why you're mourning?
My entire life, I wanted to visit Valentine's. I felt so...
I'm truly sorry to hear that.
I don't know. What if you went to the graveyard instead of me? You could find Valentine's grave.
What?
Just so I could look at it. Then you would put it back. I'd pay you well for it.
You want me to go to the graveyard and just steal that sword from a grave?
Don't call it that. You're just borrowing it.
Can't you just go to the graveyard and look for yourself?
I've thought long and hard about it, and there's no other way. But I understand if you don't want to help me.
All right then. Where can I find
It's somewhere in the church. But it's... Try to find Brother Morticius. I heard he's looking for help at the church.
And then in turn...
Precisely. What is your name, friend?
Henry. You are?
I will wait for you here, Henry.
Quick! I should go back. I'm as hungry as a wolf. I'm as hungry as a wolf.
these... Well, am I awake or do I dream?
God be with you, brother. Are you taking care of this chapel?
Mortitius is my name, good friend. Though all that is shall one day end. Fame and fortune are but clay. Ad honore domine.
Ah, I see. I think.
Though my eyes are old and dim, and I live apart from the world of men, I serve a cause that's good and sound. And companions have I underground.
But slow down. I can't keep up. So, you are the blind keeper of the ossuary?
You speak the truth. And now I ask, if you would help me with one task, will you help me take care of those?
You need my help with something?
Christian bones in the church lie scattered. If the prior should see the disarray, he'll send me packing this very day. Then what shall I do, sightless and old? Left alone in this world dark and cold, roaming the earth with a beggar's cane?
Wait a moment. So...
Aye, 'tis a job that some might...
What's in it for me, if I help you?
To help thy neighbour is a virtuous deed, and charity thy soul shall feed. But if your body hungers too, some groschen I shall give to you.
All right, then. What am I supposed to do, exactly?
Arrange the bones in pyramids. Make them nicely stacked. Build one out of pristine skulls, the second out of cracked, the third then build from arms and legs, and here there's quite a lot. But bear in mind the commandment, thou shalt not, thou shalt curses.
Steal from others?
A pretty rhyme, I must admit, although you're jesting just a bit. Enough discourse now.
All right, so I'm supposed to put the bones in 3 piles. Pristine skulls in the first one, the cracked ones in the second, and the third...
As you say, so must it be. And you shall have a reward from me. To find the bones you'll be needing, though, there are 3 places you must go. But don't forget what lies beneath, and descend to the hidden space.
I see. So I should gather the bones in the chapel and the crypt underneath.
And should any bones remain, such as ribs and...
What? I better go before you think of more...
God be with you. Am I awake, or do I dream? Where does my spirit go? Does it wander through the world?
Dust you are, to dust you shall return. And then I'll sweep you into a corner.
A trapdoor. Seems it leads down into the bowels of the earth.
Doing God's work sure ain't easy.
Hey! Are you intact, my dear brother?
I nearly broke every bone in my body.
Ha ha ha! There's no better place to leave your bones, and that's a fact. But they'll serve you much better inside you and intact. The place you're in is black as night. I'll throw you a torch. Let there be light. Look for bones along your way, after all. In the end, you'll have some benefit from your fall.
A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. What's this? This corpse must have been lying here for several decades, but it looks like he died yesterday. God, our Heavenly Father, have mercy.
This looks like the crypt for the monks. Wonder how long they've been lying here.
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
When's the last time I ate something?
Damn it! That sword isn't here. Now what? I'll take another look around here. Maybe this must be Sir Valentine. And he has a sword. Maybe I could just forge one like it, since the real one is nowhere to be found. First pyramid is done. Impressive. Even if I say so myself. What's this? It looks like some really old reliquary. What a rare find. I feel quite hungry. I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Chateau Moray. If I hadn't built it myself, it'd give me a scare. Just one more.
Three beautiful piles. I'm proud of myself. The old monk will be delighted. Where did that blind madman get to? He was sitting here the whole time, and now he's just vanished. I should ask if anyone saw him. I'm looking for the keeper of the local chapel. His name... I did some work for him.
Youngster, you ought to sleep more and drink less. Otherwise, you'll come to a bad end.
What do you mean by that?
Morticius was the keeper of the ossuary, all right. Only he died before you was even born.
What? Morticius is dead?
As sure as there's a God in heaven.
But I spoke to him. He wouldn't stop babbling in verse.
For Christ's sake, old Morticius couldn't even read, let alone compose verses. Are you sure you weren't imagining it?
Very sure. I have to find him. He owes me for the work I did.
Go back to the ossuary, then. You'll find him lying in the crypt alongside the other dead monks. Wait, what did this fellow want from you, anyway?
I had to tidy up all the bones in the chapel and arrange them into pyramids.
What? You fooled around in my chapel? May the Lord protect you if you've done any ungodly business in there. What in God's name? You did all this by yourself?
Well, yes.
Well, friend, you're quite the worker. What a mess this place was. I still have to do a bit of work here, but I'll do that myself. I'll keep it like this. People from all over the land will come here just to see this.
Well, that's nice and all. But I don't suppose you'll pay me for it, will you?
You suppose correctly. A job well done should be a reward enough for you.
Be careful with that scythe.
God bless you. God bless.
I'm looking for Pat. Have you seen him around?
Oh, you must be with our...
Maybe. And who are you?
They call me Heir. I've been waiting here for you. Pasha had to return to the camp. He's got duties to attend.
I get it.
So,
Of course.
all right.
Well, why not? Here it is.
Sweet Mother Mary! I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes.
I'll be happy to give it to you, but not for free.
I know. Pasha promised you a reward, but I don't have any money for you. I was supposed to wait for you here and take you to the camp. Pasha will pay you there.
Well, that's a shame. I was thinking it was too easy. Well, let's go then, eh?
Hey, where did you find it? I mean, where is Karel buried?
In Sedlets. There's a big willow tree near the cemetery. He's buried beneath it. What, do you want to put flowers on his grave?
I'd like to, but there's no time. Pasha has big plans with the arrow, so I reckon we'll start robbing again soon. I'm worried what will come of it.
What are Pasha's plans?
Robbing on a grand scale. Well, he's not like Karel. Pasha wants gold, booze, ores. Most of all, revenge. I'm afraid it'll end badly.
Well, maybe it won't be so bad. Things will settle down in a few days and go back to how they were before.
I wish. I reckon things will only start getting wilder and wilder. Pasha's got everything planned. Who he'll take revenge on, who he'll rob. There are savage times ahead. I don't want to go back to the camp. Pasha's leading us straight to hell. Hey, listen, let's talk.
What's going on?
Hey, listen up. Pasha mustn't get the arrow. If you give it to him, well, you'll be killing us all. The man doesn't know when to stop. He'll drag us on raid.
What do you suggest?
Give me the arrow. I don't have any coin to pay you for it, but you'll save a few good men.
You're the same bunch, aren't you? Why shouldn't Pasha have it?
Because if he gets his hands on it, he'll kill us all.
What kind of nonsense is that?
It's the truth. Pasha isn't like Karel. Karel was like an holy man. He preached like a priest. We kept talking about humility, about how we only need a little to live. He always said, an humble life can be a good life.
He sounds like a good man. A shame.
He was. Pasha, on the other hand, well, he's different. He keeps babbling about how we'll have and how we'll take revenge. I'm afraid he'll drag us into...
That's the risk of it can cost you.
So it is. But I'm not going to hang.
If I give it to you, what will you do with it?
I'll go somewhere far away and start my own gang. I don't need mountains of gold or revenge like Pasha. We'll be happy with a little and we'll have a good life. Like with Karel, and the arrow will help us.
I'll give you the arrow, but only if...
I could lie to you. I was born a thief. I couldn't handle being cooped up in some workshop all day. Or I want to start my own gang. And for that, I need the arrow.
In that case...
We're all alone here. Nobody'll... So, I...
Do you know what you find when you hack someone's head open? I do. It's always the same. Blood and nasty stuff. So, let's see what's inside yours.
Fuck! Oh, I don't want to die. Leave me be. Please.
Clear off. I need something to eat. Oh, I'm as hungry as a wolf. Oh, I'm as hungry as a wolf.
But speaking of fasting, I heard something good. In some monastery in Sassau, there...
I found your Carol. He's buried in Sedlets.
Glory to the Lord. And the arrow? Do you have it?
I do. And I'll tell you, getting it was weird. Never done anything like it.
See? You felt it too? It's a powerful artifact, and its power will save us. Where's Hare? I left him to wait at the Devil's Den, so he'd lead you here.
Along the way, he offered to buy the arrow from me, but I refused.
The fucking traitor! I knew he couldn't be trusted, but I got talked into it again.
Talked into what?
The bastard told me to return to the camp. That the men need me. And that he'd wait for you. I should have known he was up to something. I won't make the same mistake again. Do you know where the bastard is now?
First he threatened me, then he ran off. I've no idea where he could be.
No matter. You're not here to keep track of... I'll find him as soon as we're done here. But first thing, give me the...
Here it is.
That's the... Incredible. I can feel the power. Lord.
I'm glad you like it. Now...
Hold on, lad. We're not done yet. Back then, it was me that picked the arrow and shot it. First... It seemed like an accident. Through this arrow, our Lord... And now, it's my turn! Just like Carol before me. Now I'll receive the...
Wait,
What are you talking about?
Today it will be you who blesses me with the arrow, friend, and we'll never go hungry again.
Wait, you want me to shoot you in the head?
Don't be afraid. No, it will endow me.
If it's really what...
Don't think of it. I want your arm to be guided. You shall...
All right, then.
Here's the crossbow. Come on, shoot! Arrow! Arrow! Arrow!
Glory to Pasha!
Arrow! Arrow! Arrow!
Hurry up and shoot already! Fire! Hurry up and shoot or... What the fuck have you done? You were supposed to shoot me in the head, you shit! Kurva! The arrow is gone! Get it, boys! Kill the fuck up! You're mine!
Jesus Christ be praised.
What did I do to you?
Did you hear who died?
I thought it was old Bart, but then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again today.
The child.
Mind where you're going.
A word about the price. Satisfied?
That's more like it.
Is this enough?
Look. Oh. Aye. Pleasure doing business. God be with you.
What did I do to you?
Pavel, the owner of the local inn, I assume?
That I am. What do you want from me? If you want a drink, talk to the ale wench.
Taking their time again.
Oh, well. Now just
Look out!
this.
Goodman Harville. May I?
You again. I'm the owner. You understand? I don't pour drinks for guests. Speak to the ale wench. Farewell. Take a bath.
What a load of shit.
Stop beating him!
What's new in town?
Nothing much. If you're interested in paying...
What's new in...
Nothing much. God be with you. And maybe...
Mind where you're going.
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick. Come and take a look. Quality good.
Keep the peace and we won't have any problems.
Look out! What would you like?
I need something.
Greetings, friend. Greetings to you, friend.
I'd like to do something about...
Sure.
Do we have a deal?
Look, off. Great. Come back anytime, friend.
Jesus Christ, be brave.
Quit your gape. What do you want, you yokel? But make it quick.
Show me your wares. Word about the price.
Sure.
Is this enough?
That's almost. You see? Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Great.
What was I just thinking about? Everything? Really? You didn't forget anything? I don't think so. I tried my best. No. Drop by tomorrow. Something else. My respects.
You have no business being here. Clear off. Grüß Gott.
I'd like to go into the gardens.
I'm afraid my sister is resting in...
Do you have any idea who I am?
No. Should I?
The city council wants me to inspect this part of the fortifications. So get out of my way so I can take a look.
Wasn't that Master Albert?
It used to be, but not anymore.
Oh. Go on then, but stay...
Are you Miss Adletta?
That's me. And what is your name, you handsome fellow?
Henry.
A nice name. But I have to warn you, I won't be a miss for much longer. Seeing you here makes me regret that a little, though.
The pleasure's all mine. I'm here on behalf of Caspar Rudolph. It's about the book he lent you.
Caspar? Oh, the poor thing got a proper hiding from my father. How is he?
His vineyards aren't bringing in much, and he's generally not doing too well. That's why Bushek's book may not be the most precious man.
When we were... friends, he gifted me that book. There was no mention of it being on loan, and now he wants it...
What if we became...
You're taking a big risk, good man. My father could have your tongue cut out for that kind...
That doesn't bother me.
But it's...
I could...
Love poetry. I have to warn you that my taste...
One stolen glance, 10... Your beauty and grace, like flowers in spring. As the rising sun, you make the birds sing.
That wasn't bad, good man. You have talent. You deserve a reward.
How about a kiss?
Here?
Why not?
That's what you think. I don't want to...
So you...
If the circumstances were different, who knows?
I'd like to take Caspar's book now.
Of course.
I have the book, so I'll be off.
Farewell, Henry. Never forget me.
Watch where you're going.
A criminal and a swindler. Gather round. Come and see. This fella bought 3 pigs from his neighbour, insisting he would pay on St. Gallus's day. But St. Gallus came and went, and this swine still refused to pay.
Nothing.
So his neighbour went to the court,
Were you expecting a
which
different
decided
answer?
that the pigs should be returned to their original owner. But
How's
in
it
the
going?
meantime, this
I expect
swindler
that's not
and
very
trickster
comfortable
had
on your back.
slaughtered them
Fuck
and
my
sold
back.
the meat to waggoners
I can
and
hardly
wayfarers.
feel it anymore.
Needless to say,
But recently,
this
some
left his
joker
good
passed
neighbour
by
out of
and put a
pocket.
dead
So be
fish in my
careful who you
breeches.
buy from.
What if I freed
And
you?
avoid dealing with
scarf
dishonest types who are no better than criminals. For the crimes
Not your
of
day,
theft and
eh?
fraud, this man will be thrashed with a cane and will forfeit all his property. This will mean his good neighbours will be paid.
Test their art against me.
Good day.
A fine day for some fine wares.
A wonderful day for a wonderful purchase.
At your service.
Watch where you're going.
Goodman Harville?
Do I know you, good...
No, I don't believe...
Aha!
When I asked where I should go in this city for good wine...
You've come to the right place. You won't find better wine in this city. Have you come from far away?
Very far, Goodman. I'm Henry, and I rarely hear my name spoken in my native tongue.
You don't say. Where's the last place you were?
Saxony, Bavaria, and so on. The German states, basically.
Wonderful! It'd be nice to have someone to discuss the drink of kings with.
An invitation I can't...
Well, good man, how shall we begin our tasting? Ah, I know. How about a little white to begin with?
Excellent.
So, what do you say to that?
It's excellent.
Ha! I like that. It's essentially a lighter wine. I like it because it's suitable for many occasions. When I don't know what to serve, I pull out a Moravian white. My father-in-law loves it. He'll be a blessed 70 years old this year, so I'm giving him a few casks to make his old age a little merrier.
That's very kind of you.
There's nothing but misers in this town. They wouldn't think twice about taking their own mother's last piece of bread. I'm not like that. Do I have money? Of course. But I don't hoard it. I try to make people around me happy.
And you're treating me to this wine. You're a real Samaritan, like it says in the Bible. You give drink to the thirsty.
Anyway, let's have a...
My thoughts exactly.
What shall we... How about a young Blaufrau...
From you, Goodman. Yes. But otherwise, I don't have much of an opinion about this one.
How come? You said you spent time in the German lands. What wine do the local connoisseurs rate highest?
Riesling, I think.
But that's the type of grape. I mean the type of wine.
Well, it's hard.
Well, never...
What should we have next?
Oof. I'm afraid I'm done.
It's such an excellent one.
Unfortunately.
Allow me to ask you one more question.
And what of it? You're not a tax collector, are you?
No, I really am not.
I don't believe a word you say. So let's be clear, you sneak. My business with the monastery vineyard is all above board. Everything is set down in my ledger upstairs. And until I see your credentials, it's none of your business.
Don't get worked up. I'm not a tax collector.
I don't care. You're snooping around.
Maybe I should go and take a look around his office.
Are you being
His ledger is
cautious?
bound to...
Greetings, sir.
Don't shove.
You're always welcome here.
A miscreant who couldn't keep his hands off other people's locks and purses. Gather round.
Mind where you're going.
Welcome, sir.
Tools! Quality tools!
Mind where you're going. A large beer for me.
Goodman, how
do I know you?
No.
Aha!
When I
You've come
very far.
You don't say.
Saxony.
Wonderful. It'd be nice to have someone to discuss the drink of kings with.
An invitation I can't refuse.
Well, good man, how shall we begin our tasting? Ah, I know. How about a little white to begin with?
Excellent.
So,
Hints of vanilla. That's uncommon. And I have to say, that greenish spring colour.
you're right. A rare flavour and colour tone. It's essentially a lighter wine. I like it because it's suitable for many occasions. When I don't know what to serve, I pull out a Moravian white. My father-in-law loves it. He'll be a blessed 70 years old this year.
That's very kind.
There's nothing but... I'm not like...
And you're treating me to this...
Anyway...
My thoughts are...
What shall... How about a young Blaufranc...
From you, Goodman. Oof.
Bitter, yes.
All right, but the colour... It's not blue at all, more of a purple. That doesn't seem right.
It's not... The name is a reference to it not being as red as other wines.
Ah, forgive me.
Don't worry. Nobody knows that. You said you spent time in the German lands. What wine do the local connoisseurs rate highest?
Anything from the Steinberger vineyard in Eberbach Abbey. It's the largest vineyard in the Holy Empire. It's admirable how they have everything.
Yes, yes. The monastic brothers know what they're doing. I can confirm that. I have something from the local monastery. Well then, let's move on to the next. After all that quality stuff, let's...
Certainly. The better ones will go straight to our heads. And I'll admit, I do like it from time to time.
Nothing to be ashamed of. It's not easy. Mine has an unusual ingredient in it. Let's see if you can tell what it is.
I don't know. I'd say it's made with love?
Of course it is.
Well, in that case, I couldn't...
It's not that difficult. Doesn't it seem a bit bland to you?
Ginger. It's missing ginger.
But of course. The cook told me they didn't have any at the market. After that Hippocras, I've got a rare Hungarian wine from Egger.
Bring it on. This is...
My thought... So what do you think? Raised taste? As anyone can see at first glance.
And isn't it?
I drank this particular wine from Hungarian government. I was so...
How so?
I don't...
I'm sorry you're disappointed, but I think they chose the food well.
Really?
I have to refer to Galen and his wisdom. Fish and fruit are foods with a cold essence. For that reason, they should all be balanced out with a warm wine, which this exquisite Hungarian surely is, because it's sweet and strong.
Very well. The fish, I can understand. It lives in the water. But fruit ripens in the sun. Why is it considered cold?
Well, it's not so much about the sun. According to Galen, fruit is cold by nature, because blood has never flowed through it.
Thanks for the explanation. I've heard these rules before, but nobody explained them as well as you just did. Oh, forget Galen. I'd still rather have a nice duck patty with my red.
But of course. The main thing is what suits your palate, Goodman.
Well, that's Hungary checked off the list. What's next?
How about something local? I noticed there were vineyards in Kuttenberg.
But of course, we have vineyards and grapes from Burgundy that Emperor Charles himself had brought in. The local vintners grow some fine grapes, but they're still learning everything that comes after that. The local stuff gets diluted a lot. They flavour it with all sorts of shit, or leave it for vinegar.
Don't tell me you don't have a drop of anything local that would be worth trying.
Well, there's the monastery secret. A wine from the Sedlets monastery. My cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard.
Ah. Why is it called secret?
Taste it, and you'll see.
Interesting. Neither honey nor spices, but there is something to it.
That's it, good man.
Is that the secret?
Exactly. The monks add a secret ingredient to the wine.
A secret ingredient? How do you know that?
Like I said, my cousin Jerome is the custodian of the monastery vineyard. And sometimes I bring food for the workers. New barrels, tools and the like. And from time to time, I bring them a sealed crate. Jerome didn't want to tell me what's in it. But when I insisted, he told me it's some kind of incense they burn in the barrels.
Really? I've never heard of such a thing.
Neither have I. But like I said, the chest was sealed and the whole thing is shrouded in secrecy.
A real monastery secret. What should we drink next?
I'm glad you like my wine. But that's enough tasting for today. After all, I've offered, but you're welcome to stay in my tavern as long as you like. It's rare to meet someone who really understands wine.
I enjoyed your company a lot too. Nevertheless, I won't keep you, Goodman, and I'll bid you farewell.
Farewell, and if you decide to extend your stay in Kuttenberg, stop by for a drink again.
Definitely. God be with you.
No yet. I'll have to see.
Fine wares!
Die besten Produkte auf dem
Come
Markt.
closer, don't be
Gute
shy.
Preise.
Quality.
Kommt,
Excellent.
Leute.
You made a fine
Kommt.
Purchase, good sir. That they may live back. Look out!
Can't get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be the three
The other day, I was standing in the yard, and I saw this.
Bless you, sir.
I spoke to Havel.
And? How did it go?
Good. I had to drink a bit of wine to get some answers out of him, but I sacrificed myself for the cause.
And what did he say?
It took a while. But in the end, he told me sometimes crates of a special incense are brought to the vineyard.
What? Incense? And he wasn't just yanking your pizzle or too drunk?
He may have been drunk, but he was telling the truth. He doesn't know what incense it is, just that they get it delivered.
Right, and here's a small reward so you don't go around saying old Casper's ungrateful. But now I need you to look into it further. We need to find out what this special incense is for. We'll have to take a look in the vineyard and take some of that incense.
We, meaning me, right?
Of course I mean you. See how well we...
I'll do it. It's a risky thing to do. What's more, it's the...
All right.
I'm the one likely to actually bleed.
It's big, true. But there's a vineyard house right in the middle. Besides, there's also a side garden where they grow new varieties of grapes. If you could manage to bring me a few seedlings, they could greatly help my own vineyard.
How do I get in?
The simplest thing would be to get hired as a laborer.
Where exactly?
A short way to the north of town.
What if they catch me?
You have to be careful. The vineyard is closely guarded.
I'm on it then.
Good luck. By the way, what about the business with the Manlikas? Did you manage to get hold of the book?
Yes. Miss Adletter is sweet.
Ah, thanks very much. I'll try to sell it and pay off at least... God be with you, good sir. The taste is full and intoxicating. The smell of a summer evening and the color of the most precious ruby. That is Casper's Red.
At your service.
Where did you get that new base? Ours is all creaky, and I keep getting... splinters from it. Nowhere. I made it myself. You? Don't lie. Where would you have learned? How to do that?
My respects.
Save your whistling for the cows, you lout.
Go! Quick! Quick! Ja! Whoa! Whoa! Are you hiring?
Us? Always. But don't be fooled. It's hard work.
Days spent bent over in the sun. It's not for everybody. But you'll get a few groschen, something to eat, and...
That sounds good.
I'll tell you tomorrow. For now, go and speak to the custodian, Jerome.
What's in that building in the middle of the vineyard?
Vineyards aren't just vines. They need... And we also need a place to lay our heads. We spend half a year up on this.
What's the master
Jerome? He's my cousin, and he gave me this job. Can't complain about him.
And the others?
I don't know, but I've never heard any complaints. You'll see for yourself soon enough.
What if I'm not...
You have 2 arms and 2 legs. We have a...
I understand. I'll be going then.
All right, run along. Jerome will be waiting near the winery.
Don't worry.
I have to say that, because we do get light, and now you know everything. Take care.
My respects.
Dutch, show me what you've got on you.
Go ahead and search me. I've got nothing to hide.
Well, well, well. You didn't come by. I'm confiscate, and I don't want... Now move on.
The taste is full and intoxicating.
Go! Go!
If you're looking for work...
Are you...
Us? It's not...
Last time. I'll be...
All right.
Don't worry.
I have to say... And now you... Farewell, sir.
What's the...
Gerard?
And the others?
I don't know.
I'll be going then.
All right.
Don't worry.
I have to say... And now you... Take care for now. What did I do to you?
My respects.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Greetings, Master Guard.
May God give you health, sir.
I'm supposed to report...
Excellent. Another young shoot ready to sprout and produce the delicious fruits of labor.
Right. The shoot. That's me.
Forgive me, young man. I'm always pleased by the presence of someone who enjoys working.
That's great. In any case, I was sent to ask what you want me to do.
You'll start today. Because why wait? There are a few hours left before the velvet blanket of night covers our vineyard.
Of course. I'll get to work then.
Excellent. What enthusiasm! What vigor! As our youngest laborer, you will be in charge of the eternal battle against the weeds that choke our beautiful plants. As soon as you spot one, imagine you're King David and uproot that evil from our land forever, just as he uprooted the Philistines from Israel.
If you hand me a slingshot, I can take on Goliath.
We hand out slingshots in autumn when we have trouble with starlings. Apart from that, you'll sometimes see a sack at the end of a row. In it are clippings and bad plants which you will take to the dung heap behind the winery here, where their earthly existence ends in the process known as decay.
All right. That doesn't sound too complicated. Weeding and organising a funeral for some plants.
To tell the truth, lad, work in the vineyard isn't complicated, but it is hard. I therefore suggest you don the vintner's crown, a straw hat. Do you have any other questions?
What's in this building here?
This is the winery, lad. It's the heart of the vineyard. Of course, the grapes must ripen in the vineyard and are harvested there. But here in the winery they are sorted, pressed, and poured into barrels. As soon as we put the wine in barrels, it travels to the cool and dark monastery cellars, where it ages.
Where can I lay?
I shall take you there right away. I have to show you where...
I'll get to it then.
May God bless your work. On you go, lad. Here it is, the final resting place of weeds from our vineyard, and a vast haven for flies, the dung heap. This is where you shall bring the sacks, and moreover, after a hard day's toil, you can lay your head down in that hut over there. Questions?
I'm supposed to sleep beside the dung heap?
It's perfectly healthy, and I wouldn't worry about the smell. The odor emanating from the other beds will be worse.
Great.
Now, get to work. The vineyard is large and there's plenty of work.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Good day. Good day to you.
Greetings, sir.
This crate smells like sulfur. This could be it.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.